Banks have not had a good press recently, so I've decided to have a word with a bank manager to see if the bank is still the best place for your money.
Hi Dalton, John Cole, nice to meet you. I'm the branch manager. Have a seat.
Why should I use a bank account?
That's a really good question, Dalton. The main reason for using a bank account is your safety. We don't want you carrying around large amounts of money. You could get mugged or have it stolen off of you. So paying it into a bank account and then using a cheque or a plastic card to get to your money is by far the safest way of doing things.
What types of accounts are there?
There are three types of main bank account, Dalton. There's the current account, which is where you have your day-to-day spending money. Your savings account, where you keep money for your holidays and for Christmas. And also a loan account, and that's a structured repayment programme for any borrowings you may have. Banks, building societies tend to be a lot cheaper than borrowing from cheque encashment places on the high street, people like that.
Why do banks like customers to use plastic?
That's another great question, Dalton. There's two answers to that. Again, there's the safety reason. As a customer, you use your plastic card, you're not carrying around large amounts of cash. And secondly, it's much easier for a bank to process a plastic card transaction rather than things like cheques or large amounts of cash.
What is the difference between debit and credit card?
The main difference between a debit and a credit card is how it comes out of your bank account. With a credit card, you'll get a separate monthly bill and you have to pay that, all of it or some of it, every month. With a debit card, that comes directly out of your bank account and will take normally 2 or 3 days to come out.
Why do people still use cheques?
Cheques are going out of fashion a bit now, Dalton, but people still like to give their children or their grandchildren cheques for Christmas and birthdays. And also, if you're buying things via mail order, via the post, then sending a cheque is by far the safest way.
What happens if you spell the amount incorrectly?
There's not really a problem with spelling it incorrectly, as long as it looks similar to the word it's supposed to be and the figures in the writing is the same, then that shouldn't be a problem, Dalton.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Dalton, my pleasure.
So the message is, keep your money in a bank to keep it safe and secure. On that thought, back to the studio.